Hi, it's Dr. Syra, and I have something to teach you once again. This is something that I found, a theory that's my own, that I really found true for a lot of the people that I work with as far as how they relate to other people, and that whole idea of transference or mirroring or shadows, all those kind of big words that we use about relationships and how we relate to people. So here's your sneak peek at the idea. Okay, ready? Here we go. So everything always starts with you. That's right. It is all about you. Okay, so you are here in the middle. Here's you. And if you look like me, then you have beautiful hair. And if you don't, maybe you still have hair, or maybe not. But anyway, we'll make you like that. So the closest people in your life, we'll say your inner circle, that would be people like family and friends. Yeah? Then the next circle around your life, around yourself, would be, say, maybe extended family. Especially in different cultures and traditions, we have extended family systems. So you have your immediate family, which would be, you know, your mom, your dad, your brothers and sisters, your husband or a wife if you have one, and children. That would be kind of your intimate circle. And then your next circle out would be cousins and aunts and grandparents and grandchildren in that second circle. The third circle out are your friends, your colleagues, people who are connected to you in some a little bit removed. They still might be really important people in your life, but they're not in those the inner circles, but they're still important to you probably. Then you have, of course, your acquaintances. So there's people you know. Yeah? And then on the outermost circle are people you don't know. So that's like, strangers, people who you haven't met yet. So there's all these circles of interaction that we all have as we go about our day-to-day life. Now here's the clincher. This is the thing I found to be the most powerful tool for my clients, for my family, and for myself. If this inner circle is not feeling strong to you, for example, you might have some conflict with your spouse, or with your mother, or with your son, or with your sister, that inner circle of people, if there's some conflict there, what often happens is when we meet somebody that's out here, a stranger, so this could be a new boss, that could be, a new landlord, this could be even just somebody at the grocery store, checking out our groceries, a new person, a stranger. What will sometimes happen is we'll have conflict with this person, so it's like a conflictual situation. That conflict often reflects any conflict that's happening here. So when we have conflict in the inner circle, we will undoubtedly have conflict in our outer circle. So there's some ways of coping with that. And this is very linked to, the philosophies around The Secret or the law of attraction and that sort of thing. But it's specifically, I've just found it over and over and over that this happens to people. So there's two ways of correcting this. The first way is that you actually start healing your relationship with this person. So you kind of go out and you go to this person and you say, who do they remind me of in my inner circle? How can I heal that? And you make peace with that person who's on the outside that's, difficult, and that heals. And maybe even some of these inner things heal. So that's one way. The other way you can do it is by actually addressing some of these conflicts that are in the inner circle. And when I do counseling with people, they ask me, "Oh, Dr. Syra, why do we have to go back to my childhood? Like, who cares? That was the past, and we shouldn't have to always talk about the past and my family." And that's true to a point. We don't want you to be indulging in your story and, life is hard, and so what is it about your past? We don't want to always do that. Here, let me grab a chair. We don't want to be doing that. But what we do want to do is acknowledge that those things do affect us. Those things do actually have an impact on how we've learned to interact in the world. So, it's not enough to sometimes just do the outside circle work. To actually have quick change and lasting change in our families, in our relationships, even in our jobs, it's important that we start strengthening that inner circle. That we start making peace with our fathers, with our mothers, with our brothers and sisters, with our husbands, wives, boyfriends, girlfriends, you know, those people who are closest to us, if we can truly feel supported, connected in that inner circle, then the outer circle just becomes fun. And, you know, you have more and more people that are starting to enjoy your company and you're enjoying their company. It's a big party versus, oh, this other problem with this other person. So the choice is yours. You could do it either way. But what I find is when you do it the outer circle way, you know, you go to that outside person and you work through things with them, you know, that happens then every time you meet a difficult person. So it's more work. So, but if you do it the inner circle way, where you're actually looking at, okay, can I really forgive my brother for, you know, whatever he's done to me in my life? Can I really forgive my mom for the conflicts we might have had? Can I move to a new level of friendship with my inner circle? Then the outer layers just become an extension of that. And that inner circle supports us in all that we have to do, you know, in our busy and big lives. So that's my opportunity for you today is there, you know, there's many ways. There's as many ways as people, right, of how to get through this stuff. But if you can make a special effort to start mending and healing those relationships in your inner circle, the rest of your life just becomes easy. And isn't that what we want? Isn't that what we want? That it should be easy? And especially when people are struggling and they haven't found, you know, that true love partner yet, I always go back and say, well, let's look at your inner circle. Because in order to have a partner in life, you have to be willing to partner with your mom, to partner with your dad, to partner with your siblings, to partner, you know, with even those that have been difficult in your life. So that's my recommendation to you today. And there's lots of exciting things happening. We're right in the middle of a workshop. I think somebody just walked in, so I'm going to go say hello. And we'll see you next time.